I was getting ready to start working on this piece that I got, or that my daughter purchased from Habitat Restore for her apartment. And all of a sudden I was hit with an idea, and I was getting ready to remove the doors, and then I thought, let me stop, because you guys need to see the before I paint it. So this is the before, and it's going to be her TV stand. And it was really, really nice. When I saw it at the Habitat Restore, I sent her a picture, and I was like, what'd you think about this? So, anywho, she really likes it. And it was $40? But I think we got like a percentage off, so I think we ended up paying, or she paid like $32 for this. So, the plan is to paint it here. This is very impromptu because I was not getting ready to do this video, but once I started removing the doors, when this idea hit me, Dash, this is my grand puppy, Dash. When the idea, thank you. When the idea hit me, I said, let me grab the camera real quick before I alter the look, and you guys did not see the original look of what would be her TV stand, okay? This girl has me wide open. This will probably be the first of several videos that we'll do, but she's moving into her new apartment, and she was recently living in a home, renting a home, and wanted to kind of downsize a little bit, so she's moving into a one-bedroom apartment. And she says, Mom, you're going to decorate. So I asked her what was her theme, and the only thing she could tell me was that, Mom, I want pops of color. So there really hasn't been a picture or anything that I can really look at to get some inspiration, and all I'm going on is just pops of color. Today is Sunday, September the 17th, and I started painting her canisters that we're refurbishing. I started painting those yesterday, but I have not even, I guess maybe a week if you consider that I started Saturday night on the canisters. Have 1 week to pull all of this together and figure out what we're going to do with all these pops of color. She's young, so I'm really trying to make it, her space fun and vibrant and inspirational. Definitely not cluttered, but we are certainly starting where we are, using what we have, doing what we can. So I'm going to pull this project off using items that are either free, items that have come from the Habitat Restore or Goodwill or any type of consignment stores. I may purchase a few things from Dollar General or Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, and what I'm wanting to show is that you can have a nice space, a very nice space, using very inexpensive items, but it just depends on how you use those things together, because I don't want anything to look cheap or look cheesy. So it's just in how you kind of mix and mingle what you have. Our budget right now will be maybe about $200 or less. Like I said, she's already purchased this piece of furniture here, and I would like to find another table for the living room area. Again, it's Sunday, have not found that yet, but we will see. But just do this very inexpensively and not spend a lot of money. And again, you'll be surprised what you can do if you just use what you have and refurbish some things. And yes, it takes a little elbow grease, it takes a little time, but the end result is that you have a piece of furniture, something decorative that nobody else in the world has. I mean, nobody. So that's what's exciting to me about doing these projects, in addition to saving money. So this again will be the second piece of furniture that I painted this large, and my shoe dresser that I did. I worked on that for several weeks because it just kind of wore me out. But we have to do this one really quick. I think she said she doesn't mind doing kind of kind of a rustic look too. So we're gonna see if we can fix it up and grab the paint while we're at it. Grab the paint. Okay, we're doing a chalk paint. You guys know, no sanding, no priming, none of that. Just clean the furniture down and start painting. We're going to use this Home Decor, Folk Art Home Decor chalk paint, and this color is Cascade, and it's kind of a tealish, bluish color. You know, I've not even opened it, but it's by Folk Art, and I've never used the Folk Art chalk paint before, so I'm very interested in seeing how it turns out. So
we're experimenting.
So this is going to be exciting, and yeah, I'm kind of bringing her along for the ride. So, but move-in date is Saturday. This Saturday, which will be the 23rd. Saturday, September the 23rd, and I will go in and do a before with the apartment completely empty, and then we'll go back and do an after, and along the way we will share all of our projects that we've done leading up to the big move day. So yay, this will certainly be a series, and as always, thank you guys for joining us. So we're going to get started painting, and we'll check back in a little bit.
You know anybody that has like colored furniture? Anybody that has colored furniture? Okay, this is the first coat, so we're going to let this dry a couple of hours and start painting again after a while. But as you can see, you just do the first coat just to kind of get it covered, and hopefully the second coat is going to take care of everything, and then we won't have to do a third, but we'll see. I am touching up some areas on this piece, and I want to show you all really quickly what I usually do, because I hate filling holes. Now, I don't want to fill these holes for two reasons. One, because I don't want to fill holes. And two, just in case at some point she ever decides that she does want to maybe get some more shelves or do some glass shelving or whatever, it still has the little holes that she can put the pegs in, and you can just pretty much just bust through or break through the paint, as opposed to filling the holes with spackle. Okay, so I literally just use globs of paint. So I'm going to zoom in so you can see exactly what I'm doing, and hopefully the camera won't be struggling to focus, because you'll see my arm moving, but I've zoomed in so close, so we'll see. Hopefully you can kind of see what I'm doing. What I usually do is just kind of press on the paint to get it in the hole. That's why I say it is just globs of paint. And I do this all the time, because again, I don't like filling holes. But if you want to spackle and fill holes, well, you spackle and fill your holes. But as for me, I just like to kind of camouflage
the hole. So it doesn't make the hole completely flush, but if you'll notice, it's not completely flush, but what it did do was cover that hole so it's not as noticeable that there's a hole. There's a hole. So what I say is, if you have somebody that comes in your home and critiques enough to see what you didn't do and what you needed to do and what you should have done, and that it's some little indentions there, so evidently you didn't fill that hole. If they're noticing that much, they need to exit the building, because they're looking a little too hard to try to find something wrong, okay? So that's how I camouflage my holes. We did end up putting 2 coats of paint on this TV stand. Now I'm getting ready to do a wax coat. It's also by Folk Art, and I'm going to use the Folk Art waxing brush. And all of these items, again, were purchased at AC Moore. So I'm just going to pour a little bit of the wax in here and do a top coat. Now, I think a lot of people do a clear wax coat on the entire piece, but I've never done that. I usually always just do the top part of whatever piece of furniture that I've painted. So I've never had any issues with just doing the top part, and that's all I usually do. So, and I do the top part because, of course, that's the surface that you'll have stuff sitting on, or like her, she's gonna have, this is her TV stand, so her TV will be on the top part of this, and just in case she kind of slides it or drags it around for whatever reason, like if she wants to turn it, hopefully it won't, it'll help protect it from, you know, getting scratched up. So, like I said, to each his own. I don't see a need, and I have not with any of the other pieces that I've painted, to do a clear coat on the whole piece of furniture. So again, we're just gonna do the top.